We are set to put a bow on the 2011-2012 men's tennis season. I'm Sean Moth with head coach Rex Akarma. It's great to have you along. Thank you for watching. We go to Lexington, Kentucky for the NCAAs, and a Indiana team in the rankings above you guys. So despite the fact that you went to Bloomington earlier this year, you kind of played a little bit of the underdog role. You got a good start in doubles, but you couldn't clinch that point, and ultimately that's really what it came down to when you talk about points.
Right. I mean, we got a good surge. I think we were up a break on all three doubles, definitely up on all the doubles, but they came back and made a surge at the end, especially 2 and 3 that we couldn't match. So they go up 1-0, then they actually took a 3-0 lead, then we started mounting our comeback with Albert and Robert to make it 3-2.
And you've played Indiana enough times, and you've lost the doubles point enough times and still defeated them, that certainly wasn't going to deflate you. And the singles groups really did come out and play well. There were just a couple of those matches took some tough turns for you guys, and I guess you kind of have to tip your cap to the kids at IU because they gritted their teeth and got through to get the win.
Absolutely. I mean, for IU and those guys, we've had so much success over those group of guys over the last few years. For them to play as hard as they did, and you looked at their eyes, they believed that they could beat us. You know, I give credit to the coaching staff, give credit to the players. They could easily said, oh, we play Louisville, we've lost to them so many times, or let's just end the season. But they didn't. They were very determined. But we still had a chance. I mean, it was 2-2, and Andrew Carter had 2 set points in the second set. Could have put it in the third. Sebastian was in the third. Chris Simic was up 5-1 in the second set. So arguably it could have been 2-2 with 3 matches to go, all in the third set, even though we lost doubles, even though we lost probably our strongest spot at number 4 with Michael Lippens, we still would have given ourselves a chance. But I think IU just played just a hair better than we did, and we're not going to be sore losers. They were never sore losers when they lost us, and we wish them good luck that day.
And I always like coaches to go back to September 1st and put yourself in position looking ahead, this young group, a lot of freshmen in that, and being told you're gonna go to the NCAAs. You probably would have been pretty happy with that at the time, you know, knowing the talent was there, but knowing that there were going to be some obstacles to get there. So despite the bitterness of the loss, there is some joy to the fact that this team put together a really great season, and this young group, bolstered by a group of 4 that weren't necessarily the Fab 4, but they were fabulous in their own right.
Absolutely. I mean, Sean, when you put it that way and reflect, our goal initially was obviously to defend the Big East champion and three-peat to get into the NCAAs, and to really usher in a new class with the freshmen, but also have something for the seniors to hang their own hat on as their own legacy. And I think we went 4 for 4, like you and I talked before the show. These seniors are the first senior class that made it to 4 NCAA tournaments, and they defended the Big East championships with a lot of pride, and they showed a lot of great leadership, especially in the last month of the season. So they've established their own legacy. But this freshman class, by the end of the year, the top 8 singles players were 6 freshmen. So I think they've put the mantle on for succession with them, and I think we established all 4 of the goals. I think at the end we got kind of greedy and said, hey, let's go try to win this regional and get into Sweet 16. And I thought it was a good sense of greed. Yeah. And I'm really happy about the season. I'm still missing these guys. I wish it didn't end, but when you put it that way, we achieved 4 out of 4 goals.
And I know that you would have much rather been playing tennis on Saturday, but we talked before the show as well that you got to do something you don't get to do very often, and that is, I guess, ultimately big picture what college athletics is all about, and that's walking across the stage in a cap and gown and getting a diploma. And you had a group of young men that took that next step in their lives, and I know that was exciting for you.
Sean, I can't even remember the last time I went to graduation. It's always some type of NCAA event that weekend, and to see Austin Childs, Simon Childs, Victor Maximchuk, and Andrew Carter, you know, walk across that stage and shake Dr. Ramsey's hand and be graduates and have their parents close by with their sense of pride. I mean, it really encapsulated what a college career should be, and that you could achieve your dreams. And I don't think Austin is ashamed for me to mention this, but one of the goals that we had for him in that first week, I told him, I said, no matter what you do in tennis, you graduate, because you've got to break that cycle, that negative cycle of education in your family. He doesn't have one member in his family, not just his immediate, I'm talking grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, that had ever graduated college.
Wow.
So now he breaks that cycle and say, okay, we can do this. And I think hopefully it'll inspire the whole generation of Childs to do the same.
No question. As difficult as it is to let go of these seniors, that's something that you do, because next fall you'll roll the ball out there on the courts with a new group. Let's talk about the transition from this point to the point in August when the kids come back, and what you do as a coach and what the players will do individually. I
think right now that schedule for 2012-2013 is already completed. I would say 70% done with the 2014 schedule and negotiating 2015 schedule. So we're doing a lot of scheduling, we're doing a lot of camps, but also we're really planning on what invitationals to take these guys to, and specifically who goes where, and really giving these guys a plan for the summer. I mean, we've given them a lot of summer homework to achieve, because we want to see, you know, an upgraded player in August. Because Sean, our ultimate goal, and I haven't made this public, but our ultimate goal in 2013 is to be hosting. We don't want to be not that tennis has made a guarantee. It's a guarantee. If you're in the top 16, you're guaranteed to host.
Yeah,
that's where we want to be. We want to be hosting 3 other teams at the Bass Rudd Tennis Center this time in 2013.
Sounds good. Well, we wish you and the team a happy and safe summer. I can't believe summer's already about here, but congratulations on another great season.
Thank you, Sean.
For Rexa Karma, I'm Sean Moth. Thanks for watching all season long. We look forward to our next chat right here on Cards TV.